let's connect. Hold my hand and feel. Okay. Right, so the topic of the day is, drumroll, please. As we drumroll, you tap on the subscribe button here. Good. The topic of the day is domestic abuse. Why is she laughing? Guys, I realize when you swear in all the YouTube videos, when you swear in the YouTube videos, you don't get money. So, demure.
Of all the topics that we could have discussed, I mean, this is
sensitive. But then our grandmother wants us to talk about domestic abuse because she thinks it's a topic she would love to hear about us talk about.
Our opinions.
Yeah, and
she
also,
could call us on WhatsApp.
No, I could, because she
say everything with us on filter.
She thinks we talking about it would enable other women to join into our podcast as well. Because rapperholics, social media, paging, let's actually talk about serious stuff. Let's reach out to you guys. Let's connect. Hold my hand and feel. Okay.
Oh, guys, the topic is not funny. I'm just overwhelmed.
Because of course I knew about it, so I'm more prepared.
Yeah, I'm just hearing it firsthand. So yeah, but so then,
what is domestic abuse? Use your head, queen.
Oh, do you want me to GTP? GT?
Guys, GTP right now, quick.
Okay, GTP, is it GTP?
Yes, girl, millennial.
No, I was thinking GTP is like a fabric in Ghana. GTP new style.
Oh, yeah, true. Anyways,
domestic
abuse. Guys, you know,
so it refers to a pattern behavior used by one person to gain power over someone in close family relations. But then, do you know something? Whenever I hear domestic abuse, I know domestic, so family, but then mostly I'm husband and wife. But then it's not just husband and wife, it's
kids as well,
family relations. So yeah, domestic abuse.
It can happen in a household.
Yeah, as long as it's an abuse in a household, it's a domestic
as long as it's in a domestic setting.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily
in your house, you can beat it up. That's domestic abuse.
So yeah, that's domestic abuse. And the types, the physical ones, slapping, hitting, choking. There are emotional ones such as insults, humiliation, intimidation, manipulation, isolating victims from other family members. There could be sexual, which is forcing people, rape, and and then there could be digital abuse, such as monitoring phones, texts,
messages.
I mean, sometimes we do stuff and then we don't know they're abused, but they're actually abused. I never thought going through someone's phone text is an abuse.
It depends.
I mean, it depends. If after that you're going to hit the person, or because of that you're going to behave.
I think with digital abuse, they would mean
you monitoring or without the person's consent as well.
Having access to their emails, that kind of coercive control. I feel caged. I can't even breathe because you're always in my space, including my personal belonging, my phone.
Yeah. And neglecting basic needs. That's also an abuse, because neglect is also counted as an abuse. Yeah.
And the warning signs we've got are constantly fear or upsetting your partner, isolation from family. Wait, I think we spoke about this already. Where people stay.
But then, do you know, I feel in one way or the other, from a Ghanaian setting, because obviously we can speak from Ghanaian perspectives because we're
Ghanaian and Nigerian.
But from an African setting, let's say an African setting, we can speak on this from an African setting, and I feel all marriages have some sort of an abuse.
Yeah,
which is not funny. I'm laughing because of the ignorance I had. Many people don't know that they're abusing their partners, but
They are
abusing them low key and high key as well. People are beating other people up, which is not good. Like, guys, I just hope like the world will be like a good place for everyone to live freely. Like, no one should be subjected to any form of abuse.
No.
I believe in rewards and punishments. Like, guys, I believe in rewards and punishments, but like, I believe people need to face the consequences of their actions. But then sometimes where your like right begins is where another person's rights ends. Like that thing, like you should know the thin line between you should know when you're abusing someone. You should know how you abuse people, because I feel like people would be like, abuse can be subjective. Like, what is an abuse to me might not be an abuse to you. But I feel like that's why we have rules and regulations. That's why like the whole world is guided by rules. There are rules to everything. So if the law says it's an abuse, you can say, oh, from my perspective.
Yeah, also sometimes use your own common sense, because if someone had done that to you, you wouldn't like it. So don't do it to another person.
Yeah, period.
And also, just because it was done to you and you were able to endure it does not mean you should continue the pattern because you think it's okay.
That's so true.
Bars and bars. Okay, so why do people stay? Because normally we're also judgmental and jump into, if he's beating you up, why are you still in the relationship? Fear of retaliation or more violence, because not everyone has equal rights, especially women and children. And men as well, because I read this article yesterday about this woman that was abusing her husband. Because normally we forget about that, because we always think men always have
I actually watched a Nigerian movie last week around this time.
Is it the Van Vicker one?
No, it wasn't the Van Vicker one. It was one with Patience Ozoko. It was like, I think she's starting a new series on YouTube. The film is actually a nice one. So the wife was abusing the husband, right? And then Patience came from Canada or America to assist her daughter who was being abused in her marriage, and she became paralyzed. So she actually came for the grandchildren. She had 3 daughters, and then she was like, is this an example you want to keep for your kids? But then she was like, do you know the thing that moms usually say? They're like, oh, because of the kids, like I'm staying here because of the kids, but if you die right now, the kids are with their dad. And do you think that would be
more
better?
Abuse is gonna go on.
That's crazy. Like, you should think about their kids, but then you choosing your abuse over,
because you would think it's endurance and you're doing it for the sake of the children.
For the sake of the children.
Even if he's hitting, okay, not to be, stereotypical, but even if he or she is hitting the partner, the kids are observing everything.
They're observing it.
Right? And so it's either they're going to think it's okay, or they're going to be traumatized for life and going to be like scared of people in general.
Yeah.
And also, another reason why people stay will be financial dependence, because money does move
the world.
And the most vulnerable is indeed the poor, aside from children. The most vulnerable is indeed the poor. And when, guys, I don't wish this upon any of us or any of you guys, but then when you're trapped in the lack of financial stability,
you'll be pushed to do so many stupid things. Like
money
is the root of all evil.
Money will show you.
Money would make
that he's a boss man.
People do stuff.
Yeah. Go watch To Kill a Monkey. It's gonna show you what money can do.
We're always promoting To Kill a Monkey on this channel. Kemi at the T-Bar. If you ever get to watch this video, we love you, girl. And we love your film. We're ready to take our coins because we've been promoting. And also, my sister was talking about concerns for children. Shame or stigma, because yes, people do indeed shame women when they leave relationships. People should now cut people some slack. Like, it's my relationship, it's someone else's relationship, they decide to leave, what's your own?
Yeah. And also
you shouldn't sit down for what people would say to take you to your grave, because people will push you to your grave, and even after your death they will still say stuff about you. So,
aka that Lumba,
live your life.
yeah, shame or stigma, because obviously you wouldn't want to be cast aside out of society, especially when the type of abuse isn't like he's beating you up or something. Like, oh, some women stay in a relationship even though they're being beaten up, and you're just upset because he's like depriving you of,
or he's intimidating
intimidating
you, or
you,
he's insulting
he's
you, or he's
insulting
making you
you,
feel manipulating
manipulated.
you. Like, they're all abuse,
They're
girl.
all abuse.
As long as even if
And they're all concerning.
they're all very, very concerning, because I feel like our bodies are made in such a way that
We only see what's physical. If someone's just slapping her, like, okay, Vanessa's going red, so we know the impact of it. But when you sort someone, you don't know what happens in here.
psychologically is
exactly
crazy. It's more damaging than even physically. So
trust me. And
yeah.
physical, it's low-key temporarily, but psychologically it's forever.
And then the worst part of the psychological part is you don't even know, like, that it's actually taking a,
yeah, you don't know it's working.
You.
It's
you don't even know. Like,
messing up your hormones. It's, oh goodness. Okay, so the impact of abuse, emotional trauma and anxiety. Yep. Depression and low self-esteem. Yeah. Physical injuries and chronic stress. Because have you guys realized that there's this trend going on that women who never got married tend to live longer because they just don't have stress.
Yeah.
But women in marriages tend to die, and their husbands live longer and get married to another woman and kill another woman. Okay. Yeah, so don't stress yourself out. If you think you're being abused, I know it's not easy to leave, but honey, leave. Physical, long-term,
and also I feel like some people feel like they don't want to leave, or they can't leave because they can change the person, or with time the person will change. They would never change, guys. Like, they don't change. People don't change swiftly like that. It's going to take you like 15 plus years if the person was to change. And are you going to sit there for 15 plus years to notice the change? 100% of the time the people don't even change at the end. So don't sit down and think the person will change. Run, leave.
Exactly. And if you're being abused and you think you need help, we're gonna give you some points on what to do, and also disclose the UK helpline for domestic abuse and the US. I don't know.
And also the Ghanaian one. I know this because of the films and everything. I think there is a commission called like DOVVSU, domestic abuse something.
Oh,
so
good.
you
I'm
can
proud of you,
actually reach out to them. And then whenever I see clips by Ohinini, and then those Mame Efe and stuff, like, the DOVVSU people are actually very, very active. Like, if you need help, they would come to you.
Oh yeah, it's indeed DOVVSU, and the number is 055 100 0900. Okay, just call them if you're being abused at home and you need help. Okay, lovelies, thank you. Believe and listen without judgment. Offer support, don't pressure. This is from not the victims, but
the
like
people
around the victim.
Yeah.
If someone tells you their problem, please do not belittle it, because that's
don't jump straight into conclusions. Like, you're not in the person's situation. You don't know what they're going through,
what they're feeling. Because that's going to also cause damage as well, because now you're abusing the person. That person is never going to stand out in public and lay out their problems again,
or tell a confidant.
You've shattered that trust of people, because already they're being abused. They don't believe in people. They came at you, which is already such a huge step.
Yeah.
And then you're just belittling it, or making it sound stupid, or forcing them to endure it. You're an abuser as well. Share helpline, which you just did. Encourage seeking professional help. I think that's one thing that we Africans need to start doing, because we're just so terrified of professionals. Because I know in the land of a white man, it can be like, oh, these white people, they just want to gather information for research. Like, they don't really going to do nothing. They're going to give you a journal to read it for your mental health. They're going to tell you to journal, or they're going to take you to the mental hospital, inject you with stuff. You're going to think it's all negative. Use it for
an experiment. That's what most people think. But I feel like sometimes we need to also bring in the God factor in everything that we do. Because if you're going through all all of this and you don't have a relationship with God, then I don't know what you're doing. Like, and I feel like God would never put his children in a situation where they cannot come out.
Yeah,
like,
even
there's
God
always
allows
gonna
us
be-
free will, and your abuse is not allowing you free will.
So yeah, like,
So
you should
do
put God-
seek professional help,
seek
and
professional
also
help.
don't forget to include God in everything
God
you
in
do.
everything that you do. Yeah.
And remember, no one deserves abuse. No one deserves abuse ever. It doesn't matter what they did, because even in this current day, when someone's to kill someone, they don't do they don't
Manslaughter.
they don't kill the person in court no more. They just give them years to sentence. It depends on how you brutally kill the person, because not even murderers deserve abuse.
Yeah.
Much less you came home, your food is not hot enough, and then you start hitting your wife.
That's really
I think
bad.
we're gonna have a part 2 of this because I'm getting angry. Anyways, yeah, it's been 15 minutes. Thank you for listening, and ciao, bye, love you guys. Don't forget to like and
Like
subscribe.
and subscribe. And thanks to our grandma for
Suggesting.
recommending this topic. We love her so much.
Love
She's
you.
such a good I believe like we were brought up by like really, really strong women. My grandma is very, very strong and opinionated. If my grandma is 100, my mom is 200, and we are like 5 billion. So
Guys,
yeah.
we're strong, opinionated women, and we're here to hold your hand, feel, and also become a strong, opinionated woman and man.
And guys, you can also put down below like topics that you want us to discuss, like our grandma day. So yeah, see you next week.
Bye.
Mwah.
You say I can make you feel good.